Hi guys, I wanted to take a trade on GBPUSD, so I thought it would be nice if I should show you guys the process so you guys could probably put this into your own trading arsenal also and know how I make profits trading the Forex market back to back. So let's head down into the video. Before we go, we notice a lot of you guys watch our videos but you're not subscribed. Guys, we need you to subscribe. We need this channel to grow. You know how we do, we give out valuable information. So let's head down into the video before the chart passes by. When I say the chart, the trade passes by. Let's go. Okay, so we're on GBPUSD chart right now, and this is the chart I've been using to take a lot of trades so far. You can see trades have won, right? They are still here, right? But let's head down for today's one, and you know how we do it, top down analysis. Now, one of the reasons why we do this third analysis is to ensure that we are on the right path, right? Because price will show you something on the lower time frame, and on the higher time frame, it is showing you something else. So you want to align what the daily time frame is saying with the immediate time frame you're using to trade. Oftentimes, I use the 30 minutes time frame for trading, and then the daily time frame for bias recognition. So right now, I'm selling GBPUSD. Not just because of what the chart is telling me, but because of what fundamentals is telling me. I mean, I've made a lot of videos about the fundamentals. The recent one I made was when I talked about gold, and if gold should be selling, best believe other peers are selling also. And I gave you guys that the fact that the dollar is strong right now, and it is what it is. So right now you could recognize this. You could see how it is. Price reacted at this area right here. This was the resistance. Price broke, right? Price fell back down, failing to break this this higher high right here. Let me mark it out. Failing to break this higher high, you're seeing right here, right? And then it went on to create a new lower low, right? Breaking this low right here. You could see this area right here, and then it's reacting at this point. So this is price reacting at the key levels, right? And one of the things I'd like you guys to understand is the fact that price, it does not move in isolation of previous price action, right? When price moves, it makes sure it gives reference to the point price initially was, right? So price was here. Now look at this, price fell, giving reference to this new area. So we want to sell, right? Now let's head down to the 30 minutes time frame. This video is gonna be a short one. It's gonna be a short one, but it is what it is. You just have to learn. Make sure you go over the video over and over again. Okay, so we're on the 30 minutes time frame right now, and let me just show you what price is doing right here. You could see how price is reacting on these same key levels as we saw in the higher time frame, right? And one other thing I'd like you to observe is the fact that price has given us like a triple top right here. You see the first touch, second touch, the third touch, and all of them are showing you price giving you a series of lower low. You see this previous lower low, see this new lower low, and then this one forming right here. And of course, the size of the candle, you could see how huge this candle is. It shows you that sellers are actively involved in the market for today. They are willing and ready to sell. So we are also selling too, right? So let's go on and put up our selling too, right? Position. Now selling to, one of the things I do is to mark out the previous day, the recent day high in marking my stop loss. So let's go down to the daily time frame. Let me show you what I mean. Now on the daily time frame, let me put this out a bit too. On the daily time frame, we're trying to mark where the day started from. Now this is a tip I haven't shared with a lot of you guys, but for those of you seeing this video, it's a tip you've got now, so you could start using it. How I put my stop loss, I mark the daily high, the highest point price moved for today, for that day I'm trading. So this is the highest point right here. Let me mark it out. Right, let me mark that out. Right, that's the area. Then I put my stop loss a little above it or just around it, right? Then I pointed out the area where price is at the moment, then I'm good. I just go back to my lower time frame, let's say my entry time frame. Now in this case 30 minutes. I oftentimes take trades from the 30 minutes time frame, right? Let me look for that area where I marked that. So I could push it closer. I know if I got the flag. Okay, here it is. Here it is, right here. And you know how we do it, 1 to 2 weeks to reward, right? And the reason why I do 1 to 2 is to ensure that I hit my target for the day. You know, you could do 1 to 5, you could do 1 to 6. But all of that don't, like, the rate to which you win with such ratios are quite little. So I just do 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and all that. I make my profit all the time. So this is the trade you're taking for GBPUSD. I'll give you guys an update on how this plays out later on, and I'll be showing you everything. Either I take loss or I make profit. I'll be showing you exactly how this ended up later on. So see you when I see you. Okay guys, it seems like we already lost the trade. Damn, this is not really cool at all. Oh, well, it is what it is. One of those things traders get to experience every now and then. You see, the fact that you've got a good setup doesn't always give you a guarantee that your setup would hit take profit. But here's one thing you should put in mind, just like the way I just took this loss. Being on the safe side isn't always about having the best strategy or being able to analyze the chart properly. It's about being able to assess your risk before you take a trade. So it is risk first before reward, and not reward first before risk. On this trade, I lost about $100. Yeah, about $100 because I traded on my other account, and man, it is what I wanted to risk. Risked 1% of this on this trade. So guys, so that's just it. Ensure that you don't come into the forex market to risk more than you expect or more than you can afford. That's one thing I believe you should put in mind every now and then whenever you trade the forex market. Alright guys, so this will be come to the end of today's video. If you love the video, it's important you like, you share, and also you comment. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you think about all of this, and probably get a suggestion of what you want us to talk about in our next video. My name remains Zuko FX, and you know how we do it. We just want to help you grow. That's why we share valuable information on this channel. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Peace.